Planer sled. It's made out of 3/4 inch MDF board, and I put a little lip on the end here so our board, as we plane it, does not slip out. It gives it something to fasten to. Here is the stock that is slightly defective here. This is a piece of rough sawn hickory that was locally grown. If you notice, if you can tell from the camera, there's a bow or upward arch in it. Also, when I lay it down here, you can see there's rocks back and forth. So if I was to put this through the planer just by itself, it would rock back and forth due to the rollers. They're like bread rollers. And it would just rock and take the shape of that. So when it comes out, you'll have a thinner board, but you'll still have the defects with the arch in the top and the twist in the lumber. So to get around that, we'll have this that will fasten to the planer board, which I'll have right up against there. And you can tell this thing is rocking pretty bad. So I've got a couple of shims that I just made from some 1/4 inch MDF. So I'm going to put it under that one side right there. And you can tell just that by itself, it's not rocking. And then to protect the center, the cone, so that doesn't collapse when it goes through, because that can do that, especially on thinner stocks, it will do that. Not so much worried about hickory because it's pretty solid wood, but I'm just going to fasten that in place. Now I'm going to take a few drops of hot glue here. Hot glue this down into place so nothing moves as it goes through. I'll fasten it there as well. I'll get some on this side too. Right there like that. Right there like that. Put some here. This will keep everything nicely in place so when it goes through the planer. I'm doing it on this side. You can't probably see it from that side. But I'll place a pretty good liberal amount just to keep, again, everything centered. Okay, so when this is ready, we're going to take it over to the planer. I got a chisel. I'm just going to remove all this glue like this. Kind of go like that. As you can tell, I've got a relatively smooth side. This was not an ideal piece of wood for doing this because it had a big cup in it, but for the purposes to show how this is done, it worked fine. We're going to throw this one out anyway. So that's it. I'm going to just kind of scrape this off like that. Get that off. Like that. I don't want to put glue in my planer. So now I'm ready. Now I've got that one face side that's smooth and flat. So now I can run this through the planer as is to do the second side.